feel like it's always important to be honest with you guys in regards to, you know, how I'm feeling, I guess, and all that jazz. I'm still not over it. It's been a few days. I'm still not over it. Hello, everyone. It's Liam Carlson here. Who's ready for Season 4 of the Vampire Diaries? Not me. Not me. I've had people who have just been grinning at the fact that I was blue screening of death with the final episode of Season 3. And, you know, what that means coming into this season. So... yeah, it was a roller coaster finale, and I'm really worried about entering this season. So it should be very, very. I mean, it should be very exciting, but it should also be very, you know, nerve-wracking and all that jazz. So, yeah. So why don't we just rip that Band-Aid off? Because, like I said, the last episode of Season 3, there was a lot to process, and it's going to be very interesting to, I guess, continue that process coming into Season 4. So, with that said, it's the first episode of Season 4 for the Vampire Diaries. Let's go. Oh, is this just everything heightened to 11? Yeah, but Elena.
Right here.
I'm supposed to die. I don't want to be. I can't be a vampire. If there's something that Bonnie can do, we have to try.
We will. We'll try
There
everything.
isn't a door number 3, as Damon said.
Your choice, Elena. As always.
I'm not Vicky.
No, you're not. You're you. You act like everything's okay, so no one worries about you, but you need help.
I said I'm fine, okay?
That door of emotions is going to be pushed wide open.
Sorry. Have you talked to Bonnie?
You know how it's like holding in your emotions? That's all going to fizzle. That's all going to fizz out.
Put me back.
I can't right now.
So,
Your history teacher outed Tyler and Caroline to the council. They're on a warpath in this body.
is there a
Before
possibility?
she has to feed.
Elena's dead and no longer my concern.
You're forgetting who just saved your life.
You're forgetting I can rip your tongue out.
I don't like. I don't like this.
It's in the basement. Want to sweep the rooms.
What are you doing?
Adding a few security measures.
boy.
The blood in this place has a habit of flying off the shelves.
Who gave you that authority?
The council. They've entrusted me to secure the town.
What are you
And unlike
talking
some of
about?
our founding families, I don't have conflicting interests.
She's got nowhere to go, and she's on the run here.
What's going on?
We just need to ask you a few questions about your son.
You can't arrest me. I'm the mayor of this town.
Not anymore, you're not.
I am
Sorry,
the
Liz.
Senate.
You're not going to work today.
Caroline, what's going on?
Okay. Okay. You're all assholes.
Vampire.
Well, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I mean,
oh my God. Did I just say cross that bridge?
ah! There we go.
Damon, don't go there.
No, I just have to say it once. You just need to hear it.
This,
I love you.
yeah, when he made her forget
That's
that.
because
The fact that she's reliving all of that, yeah.
This.
Oh man. Oh man, and now it's all come back.
Jake, about Elena. Not to make a grey cloud greyer, but does Matt even have automobile insurance?
Ugh. What? Oh, you tried your luck, Damon. Oh! 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 Fuck!
Done.
Pastor Young had me arrested this morning. The council grilled me on your whereabouts. Tyler, don't tell me where you are. The less I know, the better.
Mom,
The thing is, though,
relax.
if they get to
I was so
Tyler,
scared that you were with Caroline.
they're gonna all be fucked because this is Klaus.
What happened to Karen? Keep him busy, little sister.
It's not possible.
Oh, and the fact he just left her there.
Hey, is Elena here?
Damon!
You the one
Damon!
that gets to live.
Damon, stop.
Damon,
It wasn't his
stop!
fault. Let him go, Damon. Now.
It's not exactly his fault.
Something wrong? Elena, you okay?
I mean, he's not low-key testing. Oh no. He's like, well, shit, I was not expecting this. Oh yeah, the sun. Ah, Elena. Oh no. Oh. Dick. And Klaus is soaking this.
I don't know, love. Did I?
Caroline Forbes, I love you, you smart,
hell did you do to
beautiful,
That's what I
amazing
enjoy about you.
person.
So much more than a pretty face.
I have free reign on the other side. I will find Elena, and I will bring her back with me.
Assuming you
Bonnie.
wake up.
I'm stronger now. I found a new source of power.
A new
Yeah,
source of
Bonnie!
power? What kind of power is gonna let you kill yourself and bring someone back with you from the dead?
Do you want Elena back or not?
This is ambitious still. I don't care if you're like, I mean, I want to trust her. But you don't want to get too over complacent, do you?
Less than 3 hours to feed before I get to watch you die all over.
You are pushing your luck, Rebecca.
My day just got a whole lot better.
Yeah, try saying that when you're dead. Dead.
No.
Oh! Grabs was like, yeah, this is not happening.
What are you doing?
You catch it again, and the spirits will unleash their anger in ways that will make you suffer. Stay away.
I mean, they were already were pissed off when she brought Jer back.
Open your eyes.
Oh. Yeah, they were really like, yeah, this is not happening. No. I don't think so, pal. This ain't how it works.
Stop!
Oh shit, Stefan, you're really testing limits, aren't we? Oi.
Pick, Bonnie! You or Tyler!
You dick. You're a dick. You're a dick.
Good.
Sheesh.
Sucks that I can't see you right now.
I'm smiling.
Me too.
This is beautiful, but it's heartbreaking, and you don't get to listen.
You, Steph and Elena, he's all yours. Come on, Pastor. You know I'll kill him. I want to kill him.
Damon.
You are not invited in, and I'm not coming out.
Well, that backfired. No, wait. Have they severed the connection?
I'd much rather watch you die.
You know, the offer was there, but... Oh! It's all for Elena. We're just gonna get a little drop, and then just like... There we go. Okay, a bit more than I was expecting. but it's enough. Oh, God.
Go ahead and kill me. You can't possibly hate me more than I hate myself. Oh, yes, I can. Should've been
Damon.
you.
Damon!
Leave him alone!
Oh, snap.
Get out on me, not on Stefan or Matt or anyone else.
This is her
Me.
choice, Elena's choice at the end of the day.
If it had been
But-
you at the bridge last night, and not Stefan, and I begged you to save Matt.
I would have saved you. In a heartbeat, no question.
There lies the difference.
Does not mean that's not all that you remember.
He knows. Oh, Damon, there's a twisted sense of what you're trying to do, but...
Know anything about family?
Well, I know how easily they can be silenced with a dagger.
Ouch! That's...
I warned you.
That's
My heart broke
fucked!
thinking I'd never see you again.
Family, you're not my sister. You are nothing.
Sheesh. Well, that's a statement for
The whole council
Rebecca.
knows who we are now. But I'll get to live. I'll be a sister and a friend, and I'll be with you.
And she wouldn't be resting in peace. I mean, technically she is, but you get the idea. You're not being subtle, writers. You're not being subtle. Got a good, beautiful ending there. And given the circumstances, beautiful ending.
You'll be free to pass through the gates,
What the fucking hell?
and we'll all reunite in eternity.
Seriously, Pastor, what's going on here?
Friends,
He's out of his fucking
we are
mind.
the beginning.
You're out of your fucking mind. This, I mean, Pastor. Yeah, he was definitely not giving good vibes at all during this episode, and then he just goes and does that. Fucking guy. Well, saves Damon the job, I guess. Because, you know, he would have gone for him. But, yeah, I mean, this was... like, Damon was right when it came to there not being a third option. So, yeah. But... yeah, Freesh. Oh, yay. What a great episode, though. Very emotional and all of that. Especially when it comes to the choice that Elena had to make, really. Because that's it, though. She could have died and maintained that humanity like, you know, Bill Forbes did and whatnot. It was never going to go that way, of course. We knew what was going to happen, I feel like, because otherwise the alternative is, okay, well, yeah, Elena is done. She's dead. That's her story over. It was never going to be that way. But it was still very, very powerful stuff, like, especially given, you know, Matt's side of things and, you know, Damon and Stefan's differences of opinion when it comes to Matt coming first, really. So, but a solid start for season 4. Intense stuff with the first episode of season 4. Yeah, I mean, it was just really intense all around. For some reason, like, given, of course, what happened at the end, or at the end of season 3, with Klaus's body, you You were thinking that was it in terms of, okay, well, Klaus is mentally still tied to Tyler and all of that. But, yeah. But, you know, he was still, I guess, intact in a sense, really. So, yeah, he was back. So, yeah, I wasn't really expecting to, you know, resolve the whole, Klausler, I guess you could call it. I don't know. That kind of situation within one episode. Especially since this is a really, really big thing, especially considering Caroline and that. But I am glad that she was, she immediately caught on as soon as she noticed the usage of Tyler's language and how it was and how it was, you know, that doesn't sound like Tyler. That sounds like Klaus. So good on Caroline. I love her more and more. The way that she was able to catch on just immediately. So yeah, but I mean, there's also a very, very interesting sitch when it comes to obviously Rebecca and Klaus, and I feel like this is going to be this should be the breaking point between Rebecca and Klaus. Rebecca, just this is it, Rebecca. You just need to let him be. So yeah, it was really, really great stuff there. But I really thought that this was a very, very amazing episode, like especially for Matt's side of things, obviously living with survivor-ish guilt, because I mean, it still applies with the fact that there is this idea that he hates the fact that he feels like he's responsible for Elena turning into a vampire. And yeah, Damon was obviously going to be very pissy about the situation. Obviously, you don't agree with it. Even though he's going in a very, I would say, twisted way of preservation for Elena, because, yeah, sure, I mean, we all want Elena, we all didn't want Elena to go down this route, especially it's something that she was pretty much against. I mean, you go back to episode 20, I think it was, of season 2, and of course, there was a lot of, there was this mourning, really, for Elena, with the prospect that she could turn into a vampire. Of course, writers be like, nope, that's a season too early. But, I mean, you saw how distraught she was, and how she was wanting to fight to keep that humanity there. And now, here we are, episode 1 of season 4. But Matt, with that survivor's guilt, you can't really blame it. I mean, he even said that, I blame myself so much. And of course, there is that hidden situation that Elena wanted him to survive. So, but it's still, it still makes you feel like shit with the fact that Elena is now in a place where she tried to steer away from. And there is a part of your mind that's going to scream that this is going to be your fault, even with Stefan's, I wouldn't say reassurance, but he gave him some advice to basically make the most of it. That was essentially the message, because, he could have died. And Elena sacrificed a lot to make sure that Matt would survive, because the alternative would be that Matt would be dead. And Elena would still be human. And even with the prospect that Elena is now, she's now fully turned into the thing that she was voicing against, there's still the idea that this is the best outcome, I would say. I know it does sound shitty, doesn't it, with, what Elena voiced against. But she even said that she can continue being a sister, a friend, etc., etc. She can still be Elena Gilbert. when like she was as a human right now, and I think that's very important because it's there was a price that was paid, but I think Elena is registering in her mind that she'd rather pay that price than lose Matt. Especially when you consider the fact that this is the same situation that her parents were in, of course. And there was the real possibility that Matt could have died. So, at least Matt gets to live, and Elena, she still gets to live in a sense. Even if the circumstances are not ideal. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I really thought that was very powerful, that moment when Elena was, of course, exhausted, and she said, you know why I was on that bridge? It was because I was coming back to you, and it's because I chose you. That was a very powerful moment, of course. And yeah, it was just really strong stuff. You know, that little exchange with Elena just being exhausted, with Rebecca listening in. And just, yeah, it really did heighten emotions, especially with the fact that, I mean, like I said, Elena wasn't going to die, obviously, but for Stefan in that moment, it's like, well, we're running out of options. And then, of course, there did come that moment where that guard became the sacrificial lamb, really, and yeah, it was that moment when Elena fed on that like little ounce of blood. It was that moment where you were thinking, well, this is something that, yeah, it's one of those, like, damn it. I mean, it was always going to happen, but it, you know, seeing it play out before your eyes, yeah, it does. Yeah, but yeah, and like I said with Damon, the fact is that he, you know, did acknowledge the fact that Matt was chosen by Elena to be saved, and Matt didn't really have a say in things. And of course, he's, you know, beating himself up for being chosen first because, you know, now Elena's a vampire. But you know, that still doesn't. You know, he's going the whole, well, that's all right then approach, is David, because again, there's that preservation of humanity, and it doesn't matter if Matt got saved first. It's the fact for Damon, it just stings that Elena's human side has been washed away, and now she's become the thing that she was fighting against, really. So and of course, I really did like the fact that we did visit the remembrance. Yeah, when you know, we first saw Elena reflect back to, I think it was episode 2 of season 3. At first I thought Catherine and all of that, because, I mean, obviously with playing two characters and all of that, you just think, oh, it's Catherine, isn't it? So, but of course the scene played itself out and you're remembering, oh, it's episode 2 of season 3, when, you know, Damon, yeah, because of course he did make a mention as well that you're going to remember everything you've forgotten and all of that. So, and I was wondering if he accounted for that, really, in regards, I feel like he was accounting for that moment, in because it didn't happen like a long time ago, really. You know, a year isn't really a long time for a vampire. I mean, to be fair, nowadays, you know, the year just goes by like that, doesn't it, for us ordinary folks? So but for vampires who get to live long years and all of that, yeah. But yeah, and of course, Damon still got that affirmation with the fact that, you know, Elena remembered their first meeting. But yeah, and you know, it even stings for Elena to just hear Damon say, you know, if you were in Stefan's place and I told you to save Matt, what would you do? And then Damon, of course, affirmed, I'd still save you first. Like, yeah. Again, there's a twisted sense in regards to, you know, his emotions to Elena there in that department. Especially when it comes to the fact that Elena would never... I don't know if Elena would... I mean, Damon's lived with that aspect of, you know, I'm the bad guy and, you know, Elena will hate me for this and that. But I don't know if this would be the line in the sand for Elena if she told Damon to save Matt first and he ignored that instruction. So... but thankfully, we'll never know because Stefan was there to save both parties. Like I said, even at the expense of Elena's humanity. She would rather... I feel like she would... You know, it's not an ideal option. And of course, we were finding ways to rectify this. But she'd rather that than Matt die. And, yeah, so... Yeah. And of course, we had the whole Bonnie situation. Of course, under like she was stuck between either do what you know, Klaus instructed, or Tyler would be flat out dead. So yeah, and yeah, there's a very, very intriguing situation there when it comes to, you know, Bonnie potentially tapping into the dark side. We've got we've potentially got a situation where Elena might have to deal with facing her best friend. I'm just thinking about a certain reference. So yeah, with, you know, this witch turning to the dark side and all of that. So there is that potential there. No, but it does lead to some very, very intriguing avenues, especially with the fact that it seemed like Grams died again after... I mean, to be fair, like I said, Bonnie was... She was stuck between a rock and a hard place in regards to either... she does the retransference, I guess, because it was zipping Klaus back into... Yeah. Or Tyler's heart would just get yeeked out, so... yeah, but still, it does add for some very, very interesting, you know, avenues that this integration to the dark side, it could take us to, so... But we'll see how things play out, because I am very intrigued to see how things will play out, how Elena will adjust further and further into her new role as, you know, being a vampire. And, you know, just other things in general, really. So, I was thinking that, you know, Pastor Young, I think he was called, I was thinking he was going to be like a main villain for the, like, first part of this season, but... You know, he was like, well, we failed. It's been real, y'all. Toodles, and then boom. So, yeah. But, like I said, a really great start for Season 4, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm excited to see how this season will play out in general, with Bonnie, with Matt, with Elena, now on the vampiric side of things. But, yeah, really, really good start for this season. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out the videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.